By the end of this video, you'll learn the 5 biggest lies coaches teach in pickleball, the kind of advice that sounds helpful but secretly holds you back. We're going to break down why these rules don't always work and what you should do instead to instantly improve your game. Whether you're stuck at a plateau or just want to understand pickleball on a deeper, smarter level, this video is going to completely change how you see coaching tips. So, let's jump into it and fix your game, one lie at a time. You've probably heard this one 100 times. Take every ball out of the air when you're at the kitchen line. Sounds aggressive, right? The idea behind it makes sense. By volleying everything, you take time away from your opponents and keep them stuck at the baseline. But here's the truth. That advice can actually hurt your game if you don't know when to apply it. If you're reaching too far forward or hitting a ball that's dipping below the net, you're going to pop it up, giving your opponent the perfect opportunity to attack. You lose control, power, and time. Instead of forcing yourself to hit everything out of the air, learn to recognize when it's smarter to let the ball bounce. Think of it this way. If the ball is low enough that you have to hit upward, you're giving your opponent the advantage. But if it's at a comfortable height and you can hit neutral or slightly downward, then it's safe to take it out of the air. A great way to find your ideal contact zone is to test your reach. If your elbow is still bent when you contact the ball, you're in your attack zone. Anything further than that means you're reaching too far and losing leverage. When you let those lower balls bounce, you get to step into the shot, hit through it, and produce a heavier, more controlled dink. So, yes, take balls out of the air when you can be aggressive, but if you have to lift the paddle up, take a step back, let it bounce, and drive through it. Another huge misconception is that you should always move in sync with your partner like you're attached by a rope. This comes from tennis, where doubles partners shift side to side together to cover the court. But pickleball's different. In pickleball, you only need to shift when the ball is on the other side of the net, not when it's on yours. Let's visualize this. Suppose your partner gets pulled wide to the sideline to hit a dink. A lot of players instinctively slide toward the middle to stay even, but that actually opens up the down-the-line shot, giving your opponents an easy target. The correct move is to stay put until the ball crosses the net. Once the ball is back on the other side, then you shift together to cover the line and the middle. That's the key. Your team only moves as a unit when your opponents are hitting. Now this one's sneaky because it sounds super technical and smart. Use your legs and chest to lift your drop shot, but it's one of the most common reasons players pop the ball up. Instead, think of your drop like a golf putt. You stay low, your upper body stays still, and your paddle moves smoothly through the ball toward your target. All your momentum should be directed forward, not up. Another helpful tip is paddle angle. You can experiment with a paddle tip down position for consistency or a paddle tip to the side for a more aggressive arc. Both can work. The key is staying still through contact and letting the ball drop onto your paddle naturally. So the next time your coach says, "Lift with your legs," don't. Stay low, go through the ball, and that's how you get those soft, accurate drops that fall perfectly into the kitchen. If you've ever tried learning the two-handed backhand, or as many players call it, the tui, you've probably been told to use your left arm more. And yes, your left arm is important, but the real secret isn't in your arms at all. It's in your hips, legs, and core. The tui is powered by your kinetic chain, that sequence of energy that starts from your legs and travels up through your hips, torso, and finally into your paddle. When players overuse their arms, they lose that chain and end up arming the ball, which kills both consistency and power. To feel the difference, try this simple drill. Stand across from a partner, press your palms together, and push against each other. Feel where the strength is coming from. Not your arms, but your legs and core engaging together. That's the same muscle group you should feel when hitting a tui. When you lead with your hips, your paddle naturally comes through with more stability. You'll hear it in 1,000 forms. Always drop your third. Always speed up down the line. Always return down the middle. Here's the truth. There's no always in pickleball. There are patterns, tendencies, and smart percentages, but no absolute rules. The best players adapt, improvise, and play to their strengths. Take the always speed up middle rule, for example. If your opponent overcommits to cover that middle, the line might actually be wide open. If you're confident with that shot, that's your green light to go for it. Or the classic, always return down the line to involve your partner. That's fine, unless the stronger player is standing right there at the net waiting to crush your return. In that case, it's smarter to go cross-court, even if it breaks the so-called rule. The same logic applies to the always drop your third myth. With the game evolving and drives becoming more effective, sometimes it's better to drive first, then drop later. A deep, heavy drive can set up a much easier fifth shot drop, giving you a smoother path to the kitchen. The key idea here is context. Don't follow blanket rules. Follow your strengths, your comfort zone, and the situation in front of you. So there you have it. The 5 biggest lies coaches teach, and the truths that will help you finally break through that next skill level. Pickleball's all about finding what works for you. These so-called lies aren't necessarily bad advice. They're just oversimplified. Once you understand when and how to apply them, you start playing the game on your own terms. So next time a coach tells you to always do X, smile, nod, and then go win the point your way. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more advanced strategy breakdowns and myth-busting videos like this. And remember, the best pickleball players aren't just the ones who hit the hardest. They're the ones who think the smartest.